Hi, things. Hello. Hi, how are you guys? Hi. I return literally the next day, as promised, on schedule. Yeah. I'm good. I'm staring near the AC. Dude, I am like right underneath my AC. I tried to bake something today off one of those like recipes I found on Instagram. I don't know if it's a success yet. On the one hand, it smells good. On the other hand, it has a very jiggly consistency for a cake. And it was a cake that had no flour in it. It was just apples, Greek yogurt, and egg. And I was like, bet, we can make this. And now I took it out of the oven and it was super jiggly, but I put a toothpick in it and it came out clean, so it did cook through. So I'm just waiting for it to cool down before I see if it's carnage, you know? It smells great, but like my brain is like, I didn't put flour in this, I'm expecting it to fall apart. Power 3, Moino, thanks so much for the sub, thank you. The first episode did not come alive. No, like, it didn't come alive in the oven or anything, but, like, I'm like, I wonder if this is gonna work, because I've never baked anything without flour before, and, like, every instinct I have of, like, making things in the oven before was, like, no flour usually means no stability, so... That's what the egg is for. Yeah, I know the egg is a binder, and I know that apples have a fuck ton of pectin in them, so that should help stabilize the thing. But I'm just sitting here like, do these like high-protein things that have no sugar things actually work or what?
My dad initially wanted a home theater, but my mom put her foot down and said, I am pregnant, and it is 90 degrees. We are getting air conditioning, and your opinion doesn't matter.
Let me tell you that overheating is real. Let me tell you how real, like, I feel so bad for my poor husband because he's, like, shivering in the corner there while I fucking blast the AC, like, wah, because I cannot fucking stand it if it's, like, over 27 degrees Celsius in here. I start sweating, okay? You need AC. It gets really fucking hot. I prefer the cold. Like, part of me is kind of sad I didn't, like, I'm gonna have to, like, go through the bulk of this in, like, the summer. But the other part of me is like, oh, good, getting maternity clothes in winter would have been a nightmare. Absolutely not. You can put on a sweater. There's so many gsupps hoodies downstairs. So many. American AC is great, though. American AC is awesome because it's centralized. So you just turn on one little AC machine in the whole house and you're good. The only bad thing about those is that my dad used to make the house a fucking icicle, but I lived in Florida. Yeah, no, I think that air conditioning should be your priority if you live somewhere like it's really hot in the summer. Like here. It's very convenient to be able to just run room, though. Yeah, in my house, it's like room by room. Like, every bedroom here has AC, and then the living room has AC, and then the office has AC. The kitchen doesn't, but kitchens usually don't have AC here. But that way you save on power, because if I had AC running for the whole house, I think it would be way more expensive. Can't stay long, got a long eviction today. Oh, good luck! It would be more expensive. Yeah, like, AC room by room is pretty good.
Cheers. Hope y'all have fun. I'll be listening while
blasting Grenier with water guns and balloons. I don't know why that got cut off so quickly, but thank you. I've seen either Spider-Man or The Odyssey. I haven't had time to go to the movies. It's been very hectic around here. I don't know that it was on a pair room basis. Here in Spain, most people tend to have them on a pair room basis. Newer construction is made with centralized AC, but the older houses, which is, let's face it, most of Spain, tend to have AC installed after the fact. Ceiling fans are also good. If it's not too hot, I'll use my ceiling fan. I can't stand another 100-degree day. Man, summer's gonna be hellish. It's really funny because so far for me, it has felt like July was worse than August. And usually here in Spain, August is vile. And July is like, it's hot, but it's fine. But so far, no heat wave coming our way right now. July was disgusting. It's been slightly less hellish. Yeah. I do say yeah because August does have like a habit of getting really, really stupid hot, but like, fuck it. Thankfully, September cools down a little, but it's still nice and warm. Same or worse than in Mexico? Depends on where in Mexico you're at, actually. In the city, it's worse than Mexico. It's much hotter. Because in Mexico, we get rain in the summer, especially in the city. But if you're either up north in the desert, hot, or south in the jungle, also hot. Where I used to live, though, because I lived in Mexico City, summers were really chill because it rained all the time. MLP stream I haven't. It's the second MLP stream, actually. I was gonna do it all in one stream, but we got sidetracked. September and October are my favorite months because it's like spring, but I'm not sneezing or scratching my eyes. I feel like in Spain there's like two to like 4 months, 4 months-ish, where it's actually really nice out. Late April through early June, and it's really nice out. And then late September through early November, it's really nice out. And then it's just either super cold or super hot.
Hi Lily, just finished the new video.
Thank you.
I absolutely love your Dine and Dash videos. If I got the slideshow together for Would You Do It Brazil episode. Also the comments were really funny because people were very shocked you were pregnant.
Oh yeah, some people don't know. Thanks so much for the super, by the way. That's super generous. As for making the Diner Dash slideshows, if you guys want to help me, it's allowed, but you're gonna have to like send them over to the editing team. Also, you can't just pick good food. You have to pick like half and half. You have to pick food that's like the pinnacle of your country and the oh god of your country. And it can't all be fancy gourmet pictures either. It has to be done from like a middle of the road type situation. Otherwise, it's not gonna be fair. But thank you. Send some weird shit. Yeah, send some weird shit. Like when Spanish made the Spanish one, right? He didn't just put pretty dishes in there. Like there's no bias here. He put everything in there. Yeah, I'm not hiding the fact that I'm pregnant, but I don't talk about it a ton, so that's probably why. It would have been so easy to be disingenuous. But I trust you, and you were not disingenuous. You didn't disappoint me. It's make Lily gag. If you can make me gag more than once on stream, you won. I haven't gone through all of Diner Dash videos. Did you do American food? No, I've only done, so far Diner Dash has been Mexican, British food, Chinese, and Spanish. So the next one will probably have to be Asian. Maybe Korea? I feel like for Japan, we're gonna have to try real hard to make me gag because most Japanese food looks delectable. Get Joel for American food? I want to kidnap Joel for American food, yes.
6-month sub anniversary Lily G triangle Lily G triangle Lily G triangle Lily G triangle Lily G triangle.
Thank you, Deb, for the sub, dividend. Hooray! Thank you. There's probably something bad with Japan. Japan has to have some bad food. Every country does. Japan has like natto. There's like some weird Japanese food, like the original sushi. There is some weird shit in there, yeah. American, you mean regional ones are separate, right? America's not that special that you guys need 50 videos. We pick the best of the best and the worst from the worst from one country. I made an exception for Mexico because it's the motherland. I feel like I'd like natto. I mean, it's fermented soybeans. It might, apparently if you have it with like fresh white rice and like an egg, it's fine. You could do a New York episode. No episode per state. If Mexico got two because of the desserts, because there were way too many. But most countries only get one. What would you know about tater tot casserole? I know that sounds very American. Did you do a Canada International? No, I've only done a few. America thinks that adding different stuff to hot dogs make a different food. America might actually be tricky because a lot of their food is like from other countries. I need to find out what originates in America, if any.
Made Swedish taco today.
Yum. Thank you. Yeah, like, it could be Diner Dash fast food. I would dine on everything. But, like, it can't be, like, America, you know?
So you're asking for a 4-hour slideshow for America?
No, everybody gets the same treatment. I usually pick, like, what, like 100 dishes, and we go from there. Mexico's the exception because motherland, and there's a lot of desserts there. Not so much Diner Dash, more like this. Did we steal from another country or no? And that's the thing about American food, is that American food is a big mishmash of other cultures. So it's like, huh, what originated in the States? I love talking about food, so I could make just videos talking about American food in general, but they wouldn't really be Diner Dashes. Kind of like what we talked about with, like, Waffle House. Apple pie, that's American. Pumpkin pie, too. Apple pie is not American. Apple pie is German. I believe. Or European. Thank you. Gumbo. That one might be American. The Creole stuff might be American, yeah.
Keep in mind that nobody actually eats that slimy whole chicken in a can. I don't even know why they sell it.
Wait, that's actually not a meme? That's like a legit food product that you guys buy in your country? Ew, why? But thank you! Wait, people actually buy like canned chicken? Ew. That is an actual thing and it's awful. Why would you eat that? Spam is good. Spam is good. Spam is so good that Korea fucking loves that shit. You can buy spam sushi. I'm sorry, did you just audibly gag next to me? Don't you remember that Steph got one when we went to like the Korean grocery store in Seattle? I'm sorry, my husband just audibly gagged. I've never had spam sushi. I think it's one of the things I could... No, I can't eat it because it has rice. Does somebody not like spam? I don't think he's ever tried it. Have you ever tried spam? Don't gag audibly. Have you ever tried spam? Yes, you have. Did you not like it? Did you not have it cooked or what? Oh, did you scoop it out of the can? Ew!
Spam
Well, no
musubi
wonder!
is actually Hawaiian, so I guess that counts as American.
It is, thank you. Well, no fucking wonder, you fucking mongoloid. Why did you not cook it? You scooped out of a can like dog food? Dude, ew. Babe, I don't know. I think that's worse than the time I caught you eating a cucumber without chopping it, just like bites. You're supposed to like slice it and grill it a little bit. And then eat it. Or mix it with other stuff and cook it. Like, it's already cooked, but like, you don't eat spam from the can. That's disgusting.
If I remember to, I'll see if I can try and put together something for Australian food. As an Aussie, I'm still a bit insulted how many people dunk on fairy bread.
I've tried Vegemite. Sabi Maggie. Thank you. Hi, ladies. Just want to say thank you for making, creating, and learning about stuff that's fun and exciting. Oh, thank you. Gotta cook it. You have to cook Spam.
Stuff posing as meat on sushi.
I mean, Koreans like it. And Japanese people like it. I don't know why Asian people get such a kick out of Spam. It's pretty, like, tasty when it's cooked, though.
Back again for the Pink Madness XD.
Yay! Thank you.
You caught hubby gobbling a raw cucumber? Sounds kinda zesty.
I went to, like, visit. This was, like, right before I moved out. And he was, like, eating a cucumber. And I was like, hey, do you want me to make you something? And he was like, nah, I'm good.
I do like Spam from the can, honestly.
Ew, wave. I think I prefer it cooked. Thank you very much. Thank you. What does Spam even taste like? Let's look at pork ham. It's like pork shoulder. It's chill. It's just salty. Aren't there different flavors of Spam? We're not going that far deep. Spam tastes like Spam. Raw cucumber eaten in hot dog stock cannot be that good. I mean, cucumber by itself is fine. I was just surprised you didn't, like, chop it up or anything. You just took a bite out of it like it was an apple. I have Korean barbecue Spam in my pantry. I don't even know if I could eat Spam at the moment. Spam has 14 flavors. What the fuck do you need that many flavors of Spam for? 14? Really? Ew. Korean barbecue sounds godly. I haven't been in a hot minute.
The reason a fair few Asian countries have a thing for Spam is because of US Navy bases being stocked with Spam during and after WW2.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. Thank you. Maple Spam.
Part 2? Ah, sheet. Here we go again.
We're doing this. How why the fuck are there 14? Can someone list the 14 flavors of Spam? Hold on, I have to look it up then. Actually, don't list it. That could be a video. I don't even think Spam is... Can you buy Spam in Europe? It feels like the type of thing that would be illegal to sell here. Europe is, like, so strict on their food regulations, chat. You know what? Tell me the flavors, so we can do a video for it later. The UK has normal Spam. The UK is not in the EU anymore. I said in the EU. Like, if only the US was a little more strict on food relations. Yeah.
You could do an entire episode on soul food. Nashville hot chicken, chitlins, chest pie, pig's feet, collards, etc. It is a vast cuisine.
I know. I mean, to be fair, like, Southern food kind of slaps. Y'all are like the progenitors of fried chicken. Thank you. Why is it illegal to sell Spam in Europe? I'm not saying it's illegal, but considering the amount of, like, preservatives and salt in the thing, I don't know if it is. The EU is super, super strict with food stuff. So, like, in the US, I'm gonna fucking give you guys a little bit of shit. And Mexico, too. Food gets, like, sold, and the FDA checks it out, like, usually after it's on the shelves. And then if there's something wrong, they recall it. In the EU, they don't let you sell that shit until they run, like, their tests and shit. It's completely the opposite to the US. Meow.
UK food regulations haven't really diverged significantly from the EU. They're still our biggest export market.
Oh, okay. That's good to hear. Thank you. Meow. It's more likely they'll make a version that has less salt / sugar or whatever in it. Yeah, more likely. I'm afraid of all fast food lettuce now. I get tummy sick really, really easily. Oh, I did hear about the lettuce. I think that Kraft can't even claim that their cheese is cheese. It has to be labeled as cheese product. Oh boy.
I am here for the shenanigans, tomfoolery, and possibly some tomfoolery.
Sounds about right for a Friday. Thank you.
Sweden has Burkskiga, can ham.
Can't Burk Skika. Oh my god, that sounds like a. It sounds dirty somehow. Thank you. The Dookie water lettuce. Have they got that under control, by the way, Americans? I would just not eat lettuce anywhere right now anyway, but still. No, it's still going? Oh, Spanish. Yeah, apparently there's an epidemic of, like, produce in the States giving people, like, massive diarrhea. I thought they got that shit under control by now. Try to healthy get diarrhea. Yeah, it's not just fast food, by the way. I think it's, like, some specific producers. Yeah, from, like, shredded lettuce. This is why you should probably always wash and disinfect your shit before you eat it. That's not new. It's called average American food. No, no, no. Like, legit, like, bad diarrhea. Not your run-of-the-mill, I had too much Taco Bell diarrhea. Like, bad. Taco Bell got hit hard from this mess. Like, hasn't it been, like, a lot of restaurants, actually, not just Taco Bell? Yeah, if you want to, like, actually not have parasites in your food, you gotta cook it.
Dirty joke time. What do a farmer, an EDM artist, and a chronic masturbator all have in common? They're all looking for a good beat.
Hey, baby. Thank you. Apparently it's not just lettuce now. Other produce is affected too. That kind of sucks so much. Oof. My condolences to the States. Be careful, guys. Like, just cook your veggies. Cook your veggies. That usually solves the problem, I feel. And that's why you don't eat anything raw. You should not be eating things raw anyway. Sushi? I mean, sushi is not cooked. And also, you cannot say sushi to me right now. I haven't had sushi in almost, like, what? 7.5 months? I'm desperate to get my hands on some, but not yet. I'm not boiling my lettuce. You don't have to boil it. Just don't eat it. It's surprising that most people don't wash their veggies. It's not just washing your produce. You have to, like, disinfect it. So whenever I used to get strawberries, because I haven't actually had raw strawberries in a hot minute either, you have to put them in, like, water with a few drops of iodine. Or there's special, like, disinfectants for fruit and produce. And, like, leave it alone for, like, 15 minutes and then rinse it out and then you can eat it. But you need to disinfect it. Okay, but, like, who cooks a salad? You don't need to cook a salad, but there's plenty of salads that don't have lettuce in them. Or, yeah, or use frozen fruits or veggies. Yeah, frozen fruits or veggies are safer. Yeah, you can have a bean salad. You can have a salad that's, like, cucumber, tomato, and avocado. Like, it doesn't need to have lettuce in it. You can also wash and disinfect your lettuce, yes. When do you go on maternity leave? End of September. Meow. I'll try and get back to streaming as soon as humanly possible, but if I'm on, like, my maternity leave schedule, it should be by December. If not, Hobby can stream and I'll just call in from downstairs. To be fair, maternity... Yeah, but, like, I'm also, like, I don't like missing out. You can be the hype man. I can be like downstairs with the baby like sup calling in from Discord. You're coming back on Christmas? I should be back around like the start of December. Sooner if I can. If not, start of December. Do they can be a lottery? Not in my case, unfortunately. Yeah, I can be the hype man from downstairs. Should the baby get his own avatar? The baby's going to be asleep for most streams. I don't know what to tell you guys. Like, most babies go to sleep early. Wait, I'm gonna get defrosted like Mariah Carey. I'm just gonna bust a high note terribly and then come back. Most of my streams happen at like 7 p.m. and most babies get put down like at like 7:30. They wake up like every like 3 hours or so, but like I'm leaving hubby downstairs to take care of that. The dog will be so jealous. The dog has been avoiding me. The dog has been avoiding me. Yeah, no. And I thought it was just that like she was being weird. She suddenly became very attached to hubby. Like chases him around, like gets excited for when he says hi to her and shit, and like nothing for me, right? Crickets. And I was talking to my therapist and she was like, oh yeah, no, when I had my baby, my dog avoided me too. And I was like, oh, well, that's mean. The dog is like, you're replacing me. I have to imagine that that's what she feels.
Are you sure about that they will be asleep?
He will be asleep, yes. I'm gonna be sure, like, they will be. Like, guys, babies sleep so much. Especially, like, new babies. The thing with, like, babies is that they need a consistent schedule or they don't sleep through the night very quickly. So the idea is to have baby, like, bath, feed, and ready for bed before I go live. I'll go live, I'll have a baby monitor up here. If I hear crying, I probably will just go downstairs. Do you still plan to stream Overcold when it starts? I have to catch up, but I'm probably not going to stream MSQ. When it comes to 14, I'll likely just do the 8-man raids, and that's it for stream, and then everything else I'll just play on my own. Melatonin for baby? They don't need melatonin! Thank you. I was surprised when I found out your partner colors the comics. He didn't always used to, no. Like, he helps me with color stuff now. But before, it was just me. May a sleep schedule be found? It always happens eventually. gsupps AFK for babies. I don't think that they're allowed to have that. Alright, just about done setting up.
Thoughts on making woman art on Digimon, Yu-Gi-Oh, Chaotic, Beyblade, Bakugan, or other media? Also, would you ever consider making art of the Vanoss crew?
What is woman art? Like, normal stuff? Maybe. I mean, I haven't really seen any of those shows, so I don't know, but thank you. Okay. Yeah, I left Derpy up because that's where we left off. Meow. Okay, so last week I decided naively that I wanted to make an MLP review, right? And I was like, I'm just gonna put a slideshow together, like a little presentation together, and we'll be done in like one stream. I was wrong. I was very wrong. We ended up having a pony incident. Now I have to make like 3ponycomics.com.org. And I was just not expecting the MLP crew to have this much to say about the horses. So now we're back for part 2. And part 2 of this video is going to be what I like to call the antagonist and the gluppies, also known as the Glupshito Hour, right? Oh my god, Lily, my favorite horse, like, Twilight Sugar Cube is not a Glupshito. I don't care. If it's a background pony, it's a Gluppy, okay? It's gonna be fine. So today we're gonna talk about mainly the bad guys, because there's a lot of them in MLP, believe it or not. And we're gonna talk about how they fit into the show's art style, how, again, the art style itself has actually kind of shaped internet culture for a fair bit, and how, like, the ponies, like it or not, like bronies or not, they left their mark, right? So, last time we ended up on Derpy Hooves, baby girl. Animation error turned into best fucking background pony ever. Hilarious. I love her, okay? You can call the obscure MLP ponies Glupshitos. You know what? Yeah, let's go with that. Glupshitos. Yeah. Didn't we have that sub go we didn't meet last time, the mod one? Yeah, we did. We did. We were at like 123 out of 200. Should I leave it up? I don't know, but like, yeah, we had that one. And if we make new ones, we make new ones. But like, you know what? We'll see. We'll see how we do it, okay? Let me just grab my triangle real quick because we're gonna need it probably because I do like a lot of the villains in MLP. Now, the designs that I grabbed for this, as just a reminder, not everyone is in here. There's like 300 or 400 of these. Not everyone is in here. I grabbed from the ones that I think show up in a lot of episodes. Wave, you can't do that right now. Show up in a lot of episodes or have merch. The ones that are like considered fan favorites, so to speak. But most people, with the exception of like maybe the last season or 2, are in here. Like the big relevant ponies, if that makes sense. So without further ado, let's begin. We got Derpy to end off with. Yippee. And let's start bad guys. Nightmare Moon. Okay, can I just like... I actually really like Nightmare Moon. Nightmare Moon was like the first, oh shit. Hangman. Well, mod is happening now. We're starting early, aren't we? Mod is happening now. Hangman, thanks so much for the 100 gifted. Okay, furries. I have to say this lovingly. Y'all have no chill. And then Justin, thanks so much for the 20 on YouTube. So, like, that's 248. So those 48 are gonna carry over to whatever the fucking next sub goal we make is, okay? Okay. I'm gonna have to make the wheel. I'm gonna have to make the wheel. I'm gonna have to make the wheel. Like... Hooray! I haven't even started the video yet. I haven't even started the video. Now, I want to talk about Nightmare Moon because I actually love this character. So, Nightmare Moon, right? Let me talk about the pony. I'm seeing a lot of ones in chat, so we'll get there. We'll get there. Nightmare Moon is actually, design-wise, for the antagonist, one of my favorites. Like, I think that, like, she does beat out Chrysalis for me. Because Nightmare Moon is an evil version, if you guys did not know. If you didn't want the show, I'm spoiling you, I don't give a shit. This is the evil version of Luna. Okay? When Luna was first introduced into the show, she looked like this. She looked like a much taller, much more slender, elegant, menacing horse than what she looks like in the show currently. Her mane was pitch black, the wings were bigger, the cutie mark was like dark purple instead of black. She had like much bigger accessories as well. And interestingly enough, her mane is actually made almost out of like the night sky. She was a really, really good like starter villain for the series because she was menacing, but the design was so beautiful. Like, I still see people talk about Nightmare Moon even now because it's just such a gorgeous fucking design. She's angular, she's pointy, she's definitely menacing, but much like Celestia, she's very, very beautiful, super elegant, like... And again, I think it was an amazing stylistic choice to make the royals look like more elongated horses. The royals are not exactly ponies, they're like normal horses, so like, they're very spindly. Very, very spindly, but very, very beautiful. Most people prefer Luna. But I would argue that Nightmare Moon and Luna are, like, two sides of, like, the same coin for the character. Because Nightmare Moon is essentially Luna getting Amgi, very Amgi, that she was not allowed to do stuff during the day. So basically, where was he a villain this time? Okay, from what I remember, okay, not everything, Pony Nerds, feel free to correct me if I'm wrong. Luna was a villain at the start because she was corrupted by either darkness or something like that, because Luna and Celestia's job was Celestia brought forth the day and Luna brought forth the night. Whenever Luna used to bring forth the night, all the ponies would be asleep, so no one was around to, like, thank her or hang out with her. So she got bitter. She got really, really bitter. So she just got corrupted by that to the point that Celestia had to seal her away in the moon, I think. And then at the start of the show, she breaks out. And she, like, threatens to, like, make it eternal night forever. Until our main six find the element of harmony, and they break the spell on her, yada yada, and then she becomes good. Luna is a reformed horse, so she's always had it in her to be this. But she's usually not. She's usually quite chill. She's very, very pretty and quite chill. So she wanted attention. Most woman thing I've ever seen. Yeah, girl. She did want attention, yeah. But, like, I think that, like, her loneliness was just not communicated well enough. And I think they mentioned it in the show that she should have talked to Celestia about it. But this is what she looks like at the start, and I think it's such a beautiful design. In fact, I think that Nightmare Moon is actually taller than Luna. Taller and a little bit spindlier than Luna is. And obviously the mane is darker. I really like how simple the shapes are for this design, though. They're like, elaborate, but they animate super well. They look elaborate, but they're actually very simple shapes. Like, she has her hoof protectors, her chest plate, and instead of, like, her crown that she wears now, she has, like, a helm. Absolutely beautiful design. Gorgeous character, gorgeous girl. Okay. Get it out of your system. Get out of your system. Chrysalis, for me, I have to say it, she's one of, like, the coolest antagonists that MLP ever had. Like, I love her. Alright? Like, ring it. I will ring it, because I do love her. She's terrible. She's terrible, and I love her. This is one that I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to make a sub-goal for. Like, okay, do you guys want to do it? You guys know the rule. If you want sub-goal 1. Isn't she cooking another horse? Yes. But we'll get to it. I remember the episodes where Queen Chrysalis first came out. I actually fell in love with her. Like, she has such a fucking great design. She's like a buggy version. She's a changeling, but like an evil one. Oh yeah, no, if anybody's wondering, like, Chrysalis is, I don't know how I'm gonna work with Chrysalis, but, like, we'll make it happen somehow. She did have a song, yeah. Okay, there's a lot of music in MLP, if you guys don't know that. Yeah, she had a two-parter. She did have a two-parter. I think that the first MLP season only had one episode with, like, big plot at the start. Chrysalis had a two-parter, yeah. I'm making the thing. Also, no redemption arc ever. No, she was mean till the bitter end, actually. Yeah, Chrysalis was just mean. There you go, horse people. Anyway, yeah, Chrysalis's design I actually really, really enjoy. Not just because it's so different than your run-of-the-mill pony, but because they put so many, like, villainous elements into it. Like, so many. For the first part is, she has the villain color scheme. It's a, like, charcoal black horse with teal and green accents, which are already very, like, Disney villain colors, right? And she also has, much like the rest of the horses, she does have, like, the beautiful flowing hair and, like, the big bedroom eyes, but her hair's almost, like, chopped at the bottom, right? Because she's kind of bug-coated. The interesting thing about Chrysalis is that the horn is fucking insane. Like, most hordes... Holy shit. Hangman! Did we already hit it? Yeah, we did. No, we did. Why are you guys like this? You counted those! Ah! You counted them! You counted them! That was in less than 2 minutes! That was less than 2 minutes! We got a new winner for the fastest one. It was Chrysalis. Oh my lord. Did they do the remaining number? They did. They did. I'm gonna have a stroke. Why are you guys like this? Why are you guys like furries? Why are you like this? Yeah, like I'm thank God for you people, because I'm booked for fan art comics for like the next like fucking 6 months. I'm booked for fan art for like the next 6 months, thank God. Like, so what's that? Like 5 MLP comics are released? Yep. 7 power ones, 6 MLP ones. But keep in mind, they're not gonna be furry versions. I'm not that confident in my ability to draw horse faces, so you're gonna get Uma Musume versions of these. I promise I'm gonna make them adorable though. Or real baddies in the case of Chrysalis. Keep in mind, disclaimer, okay? Like, I'm not that confident in my furries yet. We still need to work on those. That's 5. That's fucking 5 MLP comics. Like, so the Equestria Girl versions? No. Lily versions. Kinky Mation versions. I don't like the Equestria Girl designs. Okay. Now can I talk about this, like, fucking rancid-ass pussy that apparently everybody wants to fuck? Because holy shit. Yes, to fucking get out of the way, this is the cuck pony! This is the pony that almost stole shining armor from Cadence, okay? Like... Everything about this design, though, it's serving cunt, but, like, evil cunt. Does that make sense? Like, it's serving, like, the horn is probably my favorite thing about this entire design. It's fucking insane. It's, like, a horn of... that looks like a tree branch. It's gnarled, it's angled, it's super cool. It's also the biggest in the show. If you actually straighten out Chrysalis's horn, she has the longest horn in the entirety of the fucking show, I think. I also really like that she has, like, holes in her limbs. I don't know how I'm gonna make those work myself, but I'll figure something out. And also, like, the broken bug wings are gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Like, she has, like, yeah, she has, like, big Maleficent energy, big Evil Queen energy. And I like that despite the fact that her hair is, like, lank and supposedly, like, unkempt, it's very, very, like, it's, like, stick straight. She's still giving fucking, she's still serving. She's still giving bedroom eyes, chat. Like, I think that her Bishojo statue recently got announced. I desperately want it. Like, she looks like Hela if she was a horse. Yeah, actually, that's a good way to describe it. But she also leads, like, hordes of changelings, too. So it's not just her. She's, like, part of the problem, okay? You could use that horde to open locks. It's really big. It's really, really big. But yeah, the cool thing about Chrysalis is just that, like, she conveys bad guy energy at a glance. Not every MLP villain does this. Some of them do it in a way that I would argue is a little bit too on the nose. But Chrysalis conveys it pretty much at a glance. In fact, I remember when I watched the episode, something felt off to me about Cadence the entire time until we saw that it was actually not Cadence at all. It was actually Chrysalis. And I was like, oh, bitch, you know? Because she was, like, brainwashing Shining Armor hardcore, too. She is a gorgeous design. Beautiful color scheme. Omega Cunty. Absolutely flabbergasted by just how cool the hair and, like, the concept of changelings are. Because, like, these are mean changelings. You've seen nicer versions of changelings out there. Because, like, we did talk about at least one of them in the last MLP stream that we did. But for the most part, I would say that most changelings that you run into in the show, at least at the start, look like this. She is absolutely insane. A gorgeous character. Yeah, changelings feed off love. Yes. I don't know how I'm gonna make this comic, honestly. I'll think about it. It might have to get spicy. I might have to, like... There might be, like... I'm not gonna put mind control in it, because you can't do that, because Patreon doesn't let you, but it might have to be spicy. It might have to be, like... Of the more, of the kinkier variety. Let's leave it at that, you know? And y'all wanted this, so you can't fucking bitch about it. Like, you can't fucking bitch about, like, evil fucking changeling horse basically tying you down to a bed and having her way with you, okay? Like, y'all wanted this! You don't get to complain about it! It's gonna be kinky and I'm gonna have my way with it. If you want, I'll put Cadence in a chair or something, like... I'll invite her to the party, but not directly. She is a dark fae. I mean, yeah, it's a changeling. Competitive sex, I think Cadence would win. Ruin me type. Threesome? I don't know if it would be a threesome or if we've just put Cadence in the chair. Yeah, we put her in the cuck chair for this one. People are gonna get so mad at me. Animated. If you want this animated, it's gonna have to be like 2,000 subs. Like, no, we're not doing a monthly for this. The chair is funnier. I mean, you can still make the cuck chair kinky, chat. Like, that's why fucking sex toys exist. Like, I can make it very kinky. Don't fucking don't doubt me. I have ways. I have many ways to make this kinky without making it a threesome. Only 2,000 subs. It's a lot. Do not send to furries. I'm not tempting the furries. I don't want to make weeklies fan art at the moment because my schedule is booked for the monthlies. I want to make weeklies, not monthlies, because the monthlies is like booked for like months on out. You just did. I was joking. I'm not serious. But okay, let's keep going. King Sombra. Oh, dude, this dude is so on the nose. Sombra, I will say this, is like the weakest design of the antagonist in MLP. Now, before you start yelling at me about Discord. Discord is reformed. He's in a different category, okay? Sombra, I believe, was from the Crystal Ponies saga? Yeah. Sombra, I feel like something is in his design is very lacking, and I think I know why. It looks unfinished. They gave him such a, like, dark mane, and his color scheme is kind of all over the place. He's definitely missing something regal to me. The potential is there. What I would have done with King Sombra is make the cape on the back way longer, like hit the floor longer, and also made it a darker color. Maybe match the purple coming out of his eyes and stuff, because, like, I feel like there's a lot more to be done with King Sombra than what this design gives you, you know? From a glance, I thought he was a 3D model. Yeah, it looks a little unpolished. I feel like Sombra was not used to his full potential. I think he definitely had a lot more potential than this. But I think that, like, the main issue is how he's colored. The gradients look very amateur Photoshop. Sorry, not sorry, MLP crew. And the metallics don't look quite the same way that they do metallics in the rest of the show. Usually they don't really do metallics themselves. They just, like, do a solid color and that's it. I feel like for a Sombra, he should have had a lot darker fur. And the green and purple in his eyes, they're very aggressive, and they contrasted very, very poorly. So, like, I feel like Sombra has potential, but I don't think it was utilized to, like, the best of its ability, you know? Yeah, he does have a cloud version that's, like, a shadowy version that's, like, made out of, like, evil steam or whatever before he materializes. Because I think this is, like, the flashback version. And that one looks, like, way more menacing, because it's, like, only one color, I think. But this one, I feel, is underutilizing its potential. According to my friend, they didn't even make him like a full mega evil bad guy. He was just boring. Yeah, like again, Sombra was like underutilized. Sombra was like labeled as a threat when the Crystal Ponies arc happened, but he didn't get to show up or wreck anything, so. But yeah, like with Sombra, I think that like the way they colored it just didn't quite do it for me. I do like the shape language for the horse, don't get me wrong, but the color scheme just kind of threw me off a little bit. Lord T-Rick. I barely remember T-Rick. When the fuck did T-Rick? I remember watching his episode. So I like T-Rick. I actually think that T-Rick is actually a pretty fun one because he's like, it's like a Linil. It's like a Linil from like Zelda, but like, but like way funnier because like big centaur body, right? And then man torso. No one else has a man torso in MLP. This is like the most humanoid looking ass thing in MLP is this motherfucker, is Lord T-Rex, right? And big horns and like aggressively monkey-like face. Look at that. Big teeth, okay? Big like mop of hair. T-Rex is actually really funny to me because it's the one time outside of Equestria Girls when I'm like, wait a minute, you look way too humanoid. What the fuck? He was a villain in G1 and he got an upgrade here. I remember the fight. I do remember the fight. It was really fun. He got Deus Ex Machina by the main six. He did. But I will say that I do like his design quite a bit. Because it's really simple. But it's giving like 80s bad guy flair. It really is, chat. And this might be because he was like a G1 bad guy originally. Like, the beefy arms, the aggressive color scheme, the like fucking muscle shirt. He looks too uncanny for the look of the show. That was on purpose. T-Rex was established as one of like the biggest threats in the show, if I recall correctly. He's very powerful. And I do like what they did with this design, because it's, again, much like the rest of MLP, painfully simple, but it communicates a lot, you know? He is an 80s villain. Exactly, I know this. I also really like the contrast between like the light hooves and the dark horse body that he has, and the light hair and beard and like the aggressively dark red skin. Best fight in the show, though. I do agree that it's one of the most fun fights I saw on the show. And yeah, this is one of the ones that like you see at a glance and you're like, oh, bad guy, you know? Like, the antagonists in MLP don't fuck around. The antagonists in MLP, they all look like bad guys, and with good reason, I would say. Since the show was primarily made for, like, children, you do need to, like, set, like, the designs for bad guy, good guy more black and white than you would for another TV show, right? And part of the way you do that is through shape language and silhouette, and the other part of the way you do that is through color scheme. And the shape language for T-Rex, it's very aggressive. Very, very, very aggressive. Like, he's very angular, he's very sharp, he's very pointy, his beard is sharp, his hair is sharp, his horns are super sharp. Even, like, the hooves that he has have, like, that slit in the middle that gives them a little bit of an angle. And then you have villains like Discord and stuff, which we will get to in a bit, that look like they could be reformed because they're not nearly, like, as aggressively designed, if that makes sense. What is that down arrow trying to say? It's trying to say that there's no cock like horse cock, chat. What, you think is this human, bitch?
Hello Lily.
Hi.
AKA Pink Thing. This is my first time catching your stream and I hope you're having a great day. Also, are you enjoying Splatoon Raiders?
I am. It's really fun.
To make the mechanic their fourth.
Thank you. He's like Kronos from Hades 2. I do enjoy that. But it wouldn't be on the front, right? No, I think that like a centaur like this has to have it on the back.
Nightmare Night by Wooden Toaster is amazing.
I love that. Thank you. Shiver really wants the mechanic split 2. Dude, Shiver is like a lot. Okay. Better cowboys save a horse, except the cowboy is also the horse. There you go.
Fun fact, the comics turned the Nightmare Moon's persona into a venom and fused with Rarity and she became Nightmare Rarity. And trust me, you would love that design.
Unfortunately, we're not doing the comics today, but I do believe that being a thing. Yeah, thank you.
Who would do a pony? Oh wait, Colombian men have a tradition on doing the donkey. Yes,
Some
this
of them.
is real. There are articles.
Don't say Colombian men like that. It's only one small town in Colombia. Holy shit, but thank you.
Over the series you realize Celestia wasn't great at the whole outside the box thinking, so the solution to every problem is to yeet it as far as possible.
Yeah, most of the bad guys were yeeted by Celestia at some point or another, you're right. Thank you.
All hail Bug Queen Mommy. Every hole is a goal.
Please don't stick your dick in the leg holes. I don't think she would appreciate that. Thank you. Maybe she should aim for deep space and time. Or maybe get rid of the problem? Thank you. Whole job is like a whole fucking thing. Don't. Thank you guys so much for the subs. I did see them when they got here, though.
Before the My Little Pony movie, Chrysalis was the only villain with a villain song.
Oh, yeah, no, and she has, like, good music overall. Thank you. Are you gonna call the mod comic rock hard? No.
Chrysalis character designer did an interview on Equestria Daily. It was based on the work of Junko Mizuno and Heiichi Hino. This was the first design. She was perfect from the get-go.
That's very rare when it comes to character designs. Usually you need to concept work a little bit more than that, but they probably designed the changelings based off her.
Wouldn't call myself a furry. Just never bought anything pony related, so why not give back to the community?
I enjoy the ponies. Like, the funny thing about the ponies is that I feel like bronies and furries are, like,
my favorite scene of her is
closely
just her
related.
turning her head like an owl. Super creepy.
Oh, yeah, that was really great. Thank you.
Loss of domination.
Could be. Thank you. Celestia had the power of the freaking shot and she's never used it. We don't know why Celestia does things sometimes, okay? Like, she could, but then she might destroy Canterlot, you know?
Don't give chat ideas.
Oh, I can't. I know. Thank you. Related. The Venn diagram is a circle. It's not the same.
Chrysalis comic. 2 cadences, 1 armor.
Oh my god, stop. Thank you. We're cousins. It's like Stitch and the Other Experiments. Yeah, that makes more sense. But yeah, Lord T-Rex has a great design. Gilda. You're a bad guy? I thought that Gilda was like Rainbow Dash's fucking bestie. I think she might be reformed. So, some of the bad guys in the show do get reformed after a while, and you can usually tell because their design language is not as, like, aggressive as the ones who don't get reformed. Like, T-Rex, Sombra, and Chrysalis do not get reformed. They stay fucking cons till the end. But you have characters like Gilda, for example, or in Discord, that they do kind of, like, change after a while. Gilda's a griffin, right? And I actually do like the way that they draw bird faces in MLP. You'd think that they would be limited to just, like, drawing the ponies, but no. They actually draw other animals fairly well, I would say. The thing about the griffins that I like is that I like that they have much bigger wings than, like, your run-of-the-mill Pegasus in MLP. Most Pegasus, with the exception of, like, the alicorns, have, like, really small, almost stumpy wings. Not the griffins. The griffins have, like, really big, sculpturally made, very bird-like wings for, like, obvious reasons. It's a bird and a lion. And they tend to fit the characters quite well. Now, with Gilda, the thing I like is the eyes. The eyes are doing it for me, yeah. There's, like, real sass here. Like, a real sassy brat energy here. Like, the arms crossed and the fucking glare. Even though she has, like, no eyebrows, it's very easy to tell that, like, she's not the nicest person. Her shape language is aggressive, but I would not say it's overly so. There's still, like, a nice sense of flow to it. It's not completely chaotic. But again, this is something that they could reform, so the shape language kind of, like, helps the character be pointed in that direction. I especially like the color scheme, because griffins are normally, like, drawn in, like, grays. I do like the kind of, like, warm camel tones that they did for this one, and, like, the lilac undertones for the white as well. I feel like they look very, very charming. The design on its own, though, it's, again, painfully simple, but, like, the beauty of Lauren Faust's art style for MLP is that it uses that simplicity to make the animation work in its favor. Like, you would be surprised, because a lot of the show for MLP is actually made by puppet animation. There's some insane sequences in this show, and I feel like if the designs were more complex, they would not be able to get away with that. But yeah, notably, Gilda doesn't look very nice, but she's not completely cold either, I would say, just at a glance. I didn't actually get to see a ton of her because I didn't watch that, like a ton of the show, but I do like what they're working with, and I do like the design, and I also really like the really nice contrast between, like, the beak and, like, the front paws being, like, bright yellow and everything else being, like, fairly muted. Very, very pretty. MLP G4 is, like, Flash animation. Yeah, it's actually made with Flash. Some stuff might have been hand-drawn for, like, testing and shit, but the animation on its own is made with Flash, yes. So, like, Extreme Tsundere. Yeah, I feel like she's friends with Rainbow Dash at this point, though. The show vastly improved its animation the more it kept going. Also more expressive. Yeah, no, it's a fairly expressive show. Like, it was very fun to see, like, the wacky faces they could give the horses. And again, if it has big goo eyes and long flowing hair, people will want to fuck it. And that is true for most things in the MLP show. Look at the eyes for this, please. It's giant goo eye central. Chat. Giant Goo Eye Central, okay? Trixie, oh, bitch, okay. The great and powerful Trixie. Trixie is another reformed villain. What can I say about Trixie that hasn't already been said? Trixie is, terrible. Brat-coded. God-awful, and I love her, okay? Trixie is, I believe, a unicorn. Yes, I can't see her horn in this hat, but I do think that the great and powerful Trixie is a unicorn, yes. Only unicorns can use magic like this in MLP. The thing I like about Trixie is the thing that I felt like King Sombra was missing, just theatricality, you know? Trixie is incredibly theatrical, and you can see in the outfit, right? Like, she has, like, an incredibly long cloak that's covered in stars, the fucking jewel brooch in the middle, the big witch's hat, the face is just giving pure I'm better than you. Her design is really simple, other than that, though. I don't even know what her cutie mark looks like in this one, but she does have one. Because she has, like, her hat, her cloak, and she's blue, and that's it. She's working mainly with cool tone colors. There is some yellow accents in her actual outfit, which is the stars on the star pattern on the cloak and the hat. But other than that, though, painfully simple. And the amount of people that I'm seeing in my chat that want to fuck this horse is concerning, okay? Like, absolutely concerning. You guys really want to fuck this thing? Like, some people like the bratty ones. I like bratty horses, mind you, because, like, I do feel like Trixie has, like, real brat energy. Actually, you know what? We can try the spin the wheel thing, because I'm not sure if I should make a sub goal for this. So, let's gamba. I can set this up. Okay, so here's how this is gonna go, all right? We're gonna try this differently so we don't get, like, inundated. We're calling this the comic spin, all right? Shout out to my husband for coming up with this idea. Here's what we're gonna do, chat. Whenever you guys want a comic of a character and I think that could be a good comic or I actually want to do it, as we go through the things, we're going to add characters, right? So the way this is going to go is I will add a character. Every 100 subs gets you guys a spin of the wheel, okay? And whoever that lands on, that character does get a comic. Now, here is the thing. It is not as hard as getting to 200 subs, but the comic you get is completely up to chance. If you guys are good with making that trade-off, we can start the spin the wheel fucking comic system. What do you guys say? Do you guys want to fucking try and spin it? Yeah, we're playing Wheel of Fortune with the horses. What's the pity system? The pity system is whoever it lands on gets a comic. That's the pity system. The pity system is that it's 100 subs per spin, not 200. 200 is like guaranteed character, like Chrysalis got guaranteed, Fluttershy got guaranteed, all that jazz. But 100 is, it might vary. We could put Nightmare Moon on the wheel if you guys want, because I didn't put her in, because before, yeah. If you want to add someone, just spam one. It's, yes, spin the wheel. So, Obend, I need you to set that up in the background. The Wheel of Clopping. We'll call it the Wheel of Clopping today. Spanish, if you can. Nightmare Moon and Trixie to the wheel, please. Thank you so much for the 50 gifted all around YouTube, by the way! Have you ever gifted subs with horse pussy on the line? We can do this for everything, by the way. We can do this for everything, not just horse pussy. Wheel of Porn Tune. You guys are terrible, did you know? One spin is 100, okay? So we need to do one for Rarity and Celestia too. Sure, we can put Rarity and Celestia on the wheel. Add Rarity and Celestia. Because every 100 gets you a spin. We are terrible influence. I'm just gonna be keeping count. Cadence already has a comic. Cadence has been funded. Mod has been funded. They're not getting two. If the Hunts already has a comic, we should not put them in the wheel. Okay. So the great and powerful Trixie will be added to the wheel. Whether or not you guys get to spin it, it's completely on you. So no Luna either. Luna has a comic. They're all added. Thank you, Spanish. Okay, so with that in mind, we can gamba for comics. Okay. So yeah, the great and powerful Trixie, reformed villain, hilarious, absolutely great color scheme, really simple design, but it gets the job done. Discord already has a comic. What, you guys thought I was gonna do Fluttershy with like a random Glupshito pony? No, Discord. I'm gonna give her like old goat man. Rat daddy. Oh, Jesus, well, that's one spin. Agent, thanks so much for the 50. Jesus, one spin. If this goes well, I might count supers as well. But we'll see. For now, only memberships and subs count. Fluttercore is the only combo. She's gonna annihilate him. Okay. Moving on from Trixie. My goat. My goat. I love Discord. I'm bringing this triangle not because I find him attractive, but because I like him a lot and I think the character's great. Okay, like I'm gonna make you such a daddy. I'm gonna do my best to make Discord an absolute fucking daddy of a character. You're not even gonna recognize us. I love Discord. Discord is another reformed villain, and you will notice immediately with Discord that he has the shape language of a creature that's not exactly a bad guy, but he started a bad guy, and that's what counts, you know? He does have rat energy. The thing with Discord, right, is that his design is chaos incarnate, and it's supposed to be. Normally, you guys know that I don't love a lot of, cacophonous character designs, but Discord is one of the ones where I actually do think that it fits the bill, because Discord is a chimera. So Discord is essentially a god of chaos who has like goat head and then the body of several creatures: eagle hand, lion hand, dragon foot, hoof, dragon tail. His design is so dissonant that it actually makes perfect sense. He has, like, one of every color, but his color balance is still fairly solid. Fairly solid. Because most of it is, like, brown and warm tones, and then, like, the accents are done in cool tones. He's a very fun character to look at, though. He has, like, different horns. He has, like, that really big snaggletooth. His eyes are different sizes. And I would say that in terms of, like, MLP antagonist, I believe he was, like, the Season 2 antagonist, if I'm not mistaken. He's pretty threatening in his own right. But here's the thing about him. He doesn't look threatening. Not anymore, at least. Like, he's reformed. Fluttershy has this guy on a leash. I'm not gonna lie to you. But his design is super fun. It's, like, very elongated, very imposing, very statuesque. He's huge. Like, a pony next to Discord is actually fairly small. He's pretty big, and he looks really big. He's like very gangly, very spindly. Intense silhouette, but not an incredibly intimidating one. Which makes sense as a reformed villain, that like he's not that pointy or that sharp. But he still has a bit of an angular design language, which definitely sticks even now, you know? He's a very long boy. He's a very long boy. Well, like, if anyone's expecting me to make Discord like a young, attractive man, wrong! Wrong! You're getting Silver Fox energy, you're getting DILF energy, I don't give a shit. Like... And yeah, he's a very fun character, both to look at and to actually fucking watch in the show, because he has a good time. Like, I don't think that Discord can take anything seriously ever, and it really shows in his design. Because I think that, like, if I showed you Discord and you've never seen the show, you would not guess that he's an antagonist. You would be like, what in the comic fucking relief is this absolute fucking creature? He's not. He's a bad guy. Like... He doesn't look like an antagonist, and I think that's part of the joke. He looks more like a shit poster. He kind of is a shit poster. I mean, he kind of is a shit poster. That's kind of like his vibe. But the fun thing about his design is how well they managed to align all of, like, the different creatures that make up his body into, like, a very cohesive unit. I guess you could describe him as a very long Mr. Potato Head. Like, he has different animal parts on his person, and they all look like you can assemble and disassemble him at will. But he owns it. He's like comic stress instead of comic relief. Yeah, you know what? Let's go with that. Let's go with that. I could say that Discord is comic stress. Great character, though. I love him to bits. Sunset Shimmer. Now, I know what you guys are gonna say. Sunset Shimmer is a bad guy. She is bad guy. She's a reformed antagonist. Sunset was the main bad guy for Equestria Girls before she returned to Equestria, and we're gonna have to put her on the wheel, add Sunset Shimmer Spanish. Sunset actually kind of like took a role very similar to Twilight Sparkle much later on in the show, and I have to say this, I kind of like her when she's mean. I kind of like Sunset Shimmer when she's kind of mean. She was supposed to be Celestia's apprentice instead of Twilight. Oh, by the way, do you guys want to have a spin on the wheel now to see who gets it? I was planning on doing it at the end of the segment, but, like, do you guys want to have, like, a spin? Holy shit, Asus, thanks so much for the 50, guys! Do you guys want a Gamba? Like... Wait till the end, like, let it ride. Like... And the hangman hanged. Holy shit, Trash Lord isn't here, but, like, the furries, like, tag team. It was like a baton pass in Persona. Like, give me the subs. Dude, thank you so much for the 50 gifted. That's insane. That's 2 spins you guys have so far, I think. I think it might be better if we save the spins to the end of the stream. We have another incident. But we're trying out a new system to see who gets a comic. Because I would not mind doing something with Sunset Shimmer. I just don't know what her vibe is as a pony, because I only really saw Equestria Girls, so I'll have to do some research. Tenpool if we get there. If it's a tenpool, you might as well just add all kind of comics. We have many incidents. But yeah, I like Sunset Shimmer. Now, Sunset Shimmer, you will notice that she has a similar name to Twilight Sparkle. Twilight is like right when night is falling. Sunset is when the sun goes down. Sparkle is shiny. Shimmer is shiny. But the interesting thing between Twilight Sparkle and Sunset Shimmer is the difference in the designs. Twilight has very straight hair. Sunset has very curly hair. Twilight has a predominantly cool-toned color scheme. Sunset Shimmer has a very warm-toned color scheme. Twilight is more reserved, more nerdy, more of a intellectual. Sunset Shimmer is way more confident, but here's the thing: the cockiness was her downfall. And she is a reformed one, yes, so she's nice now, but she did not always start out that way. Sunset, I think, though, if I was gonna get, like, merch of MLP, I think I would, like, if I was, like, a little kid and I wanted, like, a pony toy, I would probably go for Sunset Shimmer. Because, like, it's such a vibrant, fun color scheme that why would you not want to have this in plastic and synthetic hair, you know? So she's, like, basically evil Twilight. Yeah, precisely. When she was first introduced, she was, like, the antithesis to Twilight Sparkle, and Twilight had to go steal her crown back from her. And that's how we got Equestria Girls. Yum. She is the arrogant disciple, yeah. There's, like, a real cockiness with Sunset Shimmer as a character that I actually genuinely enjoy. Again, she came back later as a pony, but I mainly knew her from, like, Equestria Girl. Ketchup Mustard Girl, bitch. Yum. Yeah, Sunset was aggressive, Twilight was passive, and I think it kind of, like, shows in their body language. Is like, if I go all the way back down to Twilight Sparkle and put her back on, Twilight's body language is a lot more reserved than Sunset Shimmer's, you know? Bacon hair. It does not look like bacon. Your bacon should not look like this color, chat. Sunset even reformed has rage issues. Good, let her keep some flaws. She's not ketchup mustard, though. Who said that? Chat. And Starlight Glimmer. Wait, Starlight Glimmer was also a bad guy? Wait, isn't she, like, big lesbians with Trixie? Like... I'm not like asking this as like a fucking like I'm not trying to like fucking read anyone. Don't worry. Don't people ship her like with Trixie like a ton? It's complicated. Do they hate each other? She ran a cult. Oh, she was the cult pony. Oh my god, it was her. She's a villain, but she looks so soft. No, she was the cult pony. Yeah, she was a cult leader. Yeah. But, like, I love her hair. I love how, like, Starlight Glimmer, Sunset Shimmer, and Twilight Sparkle have, like, very similar, fucking main structures. Like, they have, like, the stripe of color and, like, predominantly, like, one type of color scheme and then, like, a magical cutie mark. And they're all unicorns, mind you. How come all the fucking cunts in this show are unicorns? I need to know this. Like, Twilight was, like, cunty going in. Rarity is just queen. Serves it up, bitch. And then, like, Trixie's a bitch, and Sunset Shimmer is a bitch, and then Starlight Glimmer ran a cult. Should we, like, fucking confine the unicorns somewhere and, like, get them to behave somehow? Because, like, what the fuck? They're like the Slytherins of MLP. Like, if I was gonna put MLP into, like, 3 houses, it would be like, okay, so, like, the Earth Ponies are the Hufflepuffs. They're, like, the nice ones, big friendship. And, like, the Pegasi are, like, the Gryffindors. They're, like, super brave. And then, like, oh, who's the bad guy house? All the unicorns. Every fucking unicorn in G4 is, like, to the bad corner. Like... Magic makes you do some weird shit. They all have some type of magic, though. If your forehead could come lightning, wouldn't you be able to? No. And, like, I love unicorns. You guys know this about me. I really like unicorns. But how come all, like, the big baddies of this fucking, like, Sombra was a unicorn. T-Rex had 2 horns, but he doesn't count. Sombra was a unicorn. Chrysalis is a form of alicorn. All of... You know, I bet that's, like, the type of, like... I remember, like, the G5 movie, because I watched it, that, like... unicorns were considered, like, super evil by the Earth Ponies in that movie. You know, the one where it was, like, weird 3D? I didn't really love the art style, but, like, that, like, unicorns were considered evil. Absolutely evil. And I'm like, oh, I know where that fucking racism comes from. Looks at all the G4 villains, like... Pony of Shadows was also a unicorn. But yeah, I like Starlight's Grimmer design. For our cult leader, she looks pretty unassuming, I'm gonna say this. She's very soft. Nice, soft purple, beautiful flowing hair. Again, if it has flowing hair and big goo-goo eyes, how many people want to fuck Starlight Glimmer? Like, I'm not judging, I'm not kink-shaming you. How many people in my chat want to fuck Starlight Glimmer? Do you guys want to fuck Starlight Glimmer? In any form? She's my favorite pony. Easy wave. Would, yeah. I do. Like, okay, if you don't want to, obviously you don't want to fuck a horse because you guys are not fucking insane, but, oh, YouTube immediately. Never mind. Like, Starlight's kind of a dipshit, though. That's the thing. She's reformed antagonist. Yeah, but, like, that's besides the point. Like, well, then, I'm not a coward. This is not the villain design. No, we're using the reformed ones. We're using the reformed ones, chat. So do I add this one? I don't know, actually. I don't know, because, like... I don't know. You know what? Let's not add her for now. Because, like, here's the thing. If Trixie gets a comic, it's probably gonna be with Starlight. Because, like, I don't see Trixie as a straight horse. I'm sorry. Can I just say that Trixie gives me big gay energy? Like... We both know this. Oh, she hella gay. Yeah, no, Trixie gives me, like, big gay energy.
HRRMM.
Thank you. Her cult leader design was actually so bad, but it was always a nice detail that someone was different with the other cultists, and she was, like, the only one that had her, like, vivid coloration. Oh, yeah! Message problems or TTS problems, Spanish? Or is Twitch just lagging?
I'm pretty sure King Sombra was one of the first, if not the first, MLP villain to straight up actually die on screen.
Oh yeah, he did, didn't he? Thank you. Regular messages. That's weird. Meow.
The
Short
villain
Things
that
Not
put
Sending?
a Dragon Ball Z fight in the show about ponies and friendship.
It was great. I really liked that fight. Thank you. Oh, I think I remember the cultist episode now. Yeah. He exploded. He's fine.
Hasbro, we need to sell this new Crystal Castle toy. Put it in the show. The show, okay, blows up Twilight's library in a DBZ fight.
Yep. Yeah, the show was like, well, if we have to, I guess. Thank you.
I got here late. Was mod fully funded yet?
Mod has been fully funded, yeah. Excuse me, cultist, it's complicated. The cultists look in the reform look at two different people. They do look like different designs, yeah.
You should check out Cosmos as well, also a villainess from the IDW comics. The embodiment of malice, she was the ex-partner of Discord but was too evil even for him to handle.
Unfortunately,
Awesome
we're
design
not
too.
doing comics, but if you guys like this, we could probably check the comics
I
out.
dislike
Thank
the
you.
corpo tendency to brand princess good, king and queen bad. It's weird.
It is,
Sorry,
it is.
This is just a tangent.
Thank you. As an outsider looking in here about the show proper is interesting. When I tell you guys that this is actually a really nice show, I'm not joking. I did watch a big chunk of it. If we do comic review, we need Nightmare Rarity. Because the comic review would have to be a completely different thing. What was the motivation for her to be an antagonist? What? Starlight? I think power. Thank you. Yeah, she actually did not want cutie marks, yeah.
It's the best pony on screen.
Thank you.
Comics have an AU with a forbidden Celestia / Sombra romance and it gets super melodramatic. It's
Oh, I
great.
love that. But was that in the past, though? Because I think we exploded Sombra on the show. Thank you.
In this Ace Attorney / MLP project called Turnabout Storm, Trixie was the prosecutor, and in the bloopers her voice actress said Trixie put the stupid four-eyed bimbo in her place.
Oh, no.
Can you say hat trick?
Oh, no. Thank you.
Fun fact. Discord's VA, John Delancey, only knows about bronies because of Tara Strong, who told him about them at a convention Q&A.
Oh, Jesus
Someone
Christ.
asked something about Discord and she said,
Thank you.
How do we add a Nightmare Moon and the fan-made Empress Celeste Daybreaker comic to the wheel?
No. Maybe. Yum.
Human Discord already exists. He's based on a character played by the same actor on Star Trek, Q, one of the OG Ratmen, and Down Bad for Deleted Bald.
Oh my god, no, really? Thank you. Yeah,
The
Nightmare
great
Moon is the
and
wheel.
powerful Hans. My fave character.
Thank you. Charlie's motivation was because her best friend left after he got his cutie mark, so it made her bitter towards
Last year
them.
we did a Sunset Shimmer collab to celebrate the 10th anniversary of My Past Is Not Today. We expected like 30 artists. Then 400 plus showed up, many of them returning after years.
Oh, that's
Too
so
popular.
sweet. That's so sweet. Thank you. Thank you.
Guada asks, since you said you won't draw them as horses, you could always use their Equestria Girls versions, right?
I don't like the Equestria Girls design, so it's probably gonna be my own versions of them, but thank you.
I think they opted out of using buckhorns because of religious and sexual connotations, but they did make Karens a thing and they have anger issues.
Yeah, thank you. Are they normal looking humans but with colored skins? Those look fucking... Yeah, like... Not colored like POC, colored like in different weird colors, like the horse
You're going to have to do
colors.
comics in the future like with Sonic.
I might have to, yeah, thank you. No, wait, I'm gonna design my own version for Discord, I think. Alright. And that was it for the baddies, mama. Wait. Oh, wait, more, there's more. Diamond. Okay. Okay. Wave, did you add this? This is an antagonist? This is just a baby horse that's like fucking giving some real brat hours. Schoolyard bully. No, yeah, I can see that. It's giving like Princess from the Powerpuff Girls almost, you know, like there is little shit energy here. Like your cutie mark is a tiara. What does that mean? Does that mean that you're gonna make tiaras? What is this? Like, she's not royalty. Why does she have, like, so much dipshit energy? And this is, like, an earth pony, too. This isn't even, like, a unicorn or anything like that. I was almost expecting the horn. But no, it's just a little baby earth pony. She's rich. No, we know this. Her talent is acting like royalty. She's rich. Punt it. I do want to punt it. I kind of want to kick it to Jupiter. Like, I love the hair and the colors, though. And the cutie mark is actually so adorable. The blue eyes are a really nice contrast to, like, the pink fur, I will say this. She's super cute, though. Like, the design is adorable. Like, it's giving brat energy, but, like, child brat. Not cute brat. Child brat, which we never like. Her dad's name is literally Filthy Rich, mother is Spoiled Rich, and grandfather is Stinking Rich. Holy shit! This is the final boss of the Cutie Mark Crusaders. How the fuck did they deal with this? She does get reformed, but she got reduced to, like, not speaking cameos. So she's just, like, one of those, like, background characters in Ponyville, mama. Her element will be the element of influence. Chat! She is, like, Princess Morbox. Yeah! Well, no, she's reformed. I kind of want to punt it to Jupiter anyway. Like, the energy it's giving is, like, vile. But just a cute design, so simple. And again, I love the foals in MLP because it's a great example of how, like, make a character look younger while still retaining, like, the same art style. Spoiled. Okay, who decided to give this horse a horn? Here's a who knows. Like, the nose is from, like, Dr. Seuss. What the fuck? Who gave this horse a bad nose job? Like, chat, what the fuck? That's the mom, the engagement ring. You guys have to realize, like, how rare it is for ponies in this show to actually wear clothing. For the most part, they're rocking, I'm not joking, they're rocking, like, just, like, their birthday suit and cutie mark and, like, the long, beautiful hair, and that's it. Like, Rarity makes clothes, but you very rarely see people wearing them. I like this design, though. Like, she's giving, like, mad Karen energy. Insane Karen energy. Like, the eyeshadow, the upturned nose, like, the fucking Desperate Housewives shirt and, like, gold necklace. The, like, salmon-y pink color. Like, the Karen energy is insane, okay? Oh, she's worse than Mr. Ridge. Like, I guess that plastic surgery is still experimental in Equestria. Why would you fuck with your nose like this? Her first name is spoiled. I think her maiden name was Milk. But she became Ridge, you know? Her face is a personification of, like, the audacity of this bitch. I also really like how round her face is. And, like, the snout is funny because it's like making una mueca, you know? And, like, the engagement ring is everything for the cutie mark. Overall, I like the color scheme and I like the hair. And I'm pretty sure that, like, they got, like, inspired by actual Karens to do this. What the fuck is up with her nose? I don't know. It's, like, Dr. Seuss coded. Her nose is so pointed from how she looks down on every pony. We're not doing the puns. Everybody. But, yeah. Simple design, though. Very, very nice. Wait, don't you get the mark as a kid? You do get the mark as a kid. And she got that cutie mark, and I think that she assumed she was gonna marry Ridge. Sol. I should be able to pronounce it. Okay. Am I having a stroke, or are the eyes, like, way in the front? What the fuck is this? What? Like, the name is Mexican. The name is Mexican. It looks like a fucking alebrije way. Like, yeah, this is a monster from Aztec mythology. This is Mesoamerica completely. It looks so scuffed. What the fuck is this? It's really funny because, like, the silhouette falls within the show's art style, but the face really doesn't. Like, the silhouette is very much MLP. Like, the torso, the kind of, like, pointy-ass shapes, elongated, like, arms and legs. But then you see the face, and the face is like, what the fuck? The eyes are all the way in the front, right? Am I insane? Am I having a stroke? I missed it by accident. It's Ahuizotl. Oh! That was wave. Like, why are the eyes all the way in the front? I love the color scheme for it, though. Like, I love the, like, dark blue, the dark, almost purple with teal, and then gold and red accents. Beautiful. But the face, I hate it! I despise the face. This is terrible. Give Xolotl a little bit. Yeah, like, the eyes, like, are right above the buck teeth. The snaggletooth papacoto. They eat, like, eyes and fingernails. Ew. And then it has, like, monkey paws in the front, and the tail has, like, a little monkey hand. And, like, dog paws on the back. Say that in the lead. Having a hand on his tail is some Pokemon shit. No, it really is. It really, 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 really is. Mythological creatures have weird biology sometimes. I don't think that means eyes in the front, mama. Like, this is one of the weirder ones, I would say, yeah. Pony of Shadows. What did I tell you? It's a fucking unicorn. Like, what the fuck was this from? I actually really like this design, by the way. I fuck with this. Like, this is like an evil... You don't see male alicorns, usually. But you can tell this horse started out as, like, a guy because the neck is so much thicker. So much thicker than the other, like, alicorns. It's super badass, though. I like the monochromatic color scheme. I love the flames on the back of, like, the legs. And on his shoulders, I like that the wings aren't even like exactly wings. They look more like a cape. The kind of like flame mane looks really cool too. And I also really like when they do the horns that like curve upwards a little bit. When they curve that far back, it's giving like evil unicorn energy, you know? I think this is like a dark spell. Yeah, this doesn't quite feel like a character so much more as like a spell, but I like how it looks. Very, very pointy teeth as well. We see this one for like maybe 5 to 10 minutes. I mean, I think the design is still like goated, so it's like worth mentioning for sure. This is what King Sombra should look like. I agree. I think that King Sombra should have definitely had a design that was more similar to this, as opposed to what we got in the show. I'm kind of sick and tired of shadow or dark villains. It's so cliche. Well, there's a reason for that. And again, most kids shows use the shadow or dark villains thing because it works really well. Deltarune, stop. Stop, it really is. Yeah, I like the design. I like that it's a monochromatic color scheme. The shape language is really cool, really nice and chaotic, very aggressive, very evil. Other than that, though, again, like the rest of the show, fairly simple. No cutie mark. Cozy glow. Tell me that this doesn't look like Darla Dimple from Cats Don't Dance in, like, course form. Like, you guys remember Darla, right? Like, I don't know what it is about those, like, fucking big, like, curls that it just gives dipshit. The most evil character in the whole fucking series. Wait, really? It's a baby. I can instantly say that she's a bitch. She looks like a bitch. Like, that eye is twitching. The eye is twitching. Nail on the head. So she's like Darla, then. Like, the design is adorable. The design is fucking adorable. Like, look at the little wings. Look at the cute little hair. The curls. The, like, the hair ribbons. Like, it's, like, pink and soft baby blue. Like, baby can be evil, mama. No, I believe that. But, like, I'm surprised that this isn't the antagonist. From Marcus and Chestroke, what does that mean? 10 out of 10 would punt into the sun. She was turned to stone, Lily. She was evil. What, seriously? The baby? This is the most evil horse in the show. Like, I mean, it's so Darla Dimple coded that I kind of have to believe you guys. I kind of have to believe you guys, because, like, she looks unhinged. She looks completely unhinged. Like, not at all. I wouldn't say that she looks evil, but she doesn't quite look right, if that makes sense. Like, she looks super, super unhinged. Her mark is a chess piece because she plays people. She's actually one of the few villains that did not get reformed along with Chrysalis and Tyrek. Really? How could something that looks so adorable be that fucking evil? I'm gonna have to watch the episode. The good thing about MLP is that MLP is, like, written like a TV show because it is a TV show, so usually the plot doesn't, like, follow the entirety of the season. They have, like, 2 or 3 big plot episodes at the start or at the beginning of the season, and then the rest of the show is, like, filler. So I can easily see the episodes where we see Cozy Glow, like, the setup and stuff like that, without actually having to watch the entirety of the show. That's how she gets you. She uses her cuteness. She's, like, literally the devil herself in baby pony form. I love the baby ponies, though. They're so round. They literally went, this child deserves to die. Oh, shit. Storm King. Is this from the movie? I feel like this is from the movie, but the design is fucking baller! This is a fucking baller-ass design, I am sorry. Like, Monkey, first of all, phenomenal silhouette, great color scheme, love the horns, love the armor, love the contrast with, like, the white hair. The staff is everything. It's done in such simple shapes and colors, but, like, it really, really does transmit, like, villainy, you know? He's a dipshit. He conquers Canterlot. I actually should probably watch the movie at some point. And again, this one's super furry coated, because it has, like, the furry legs, it has, like, the big hands, he's very fuzzy, monkey face, but, like, it's just really, really, really cool. I especially love the teeth and the color scheme and shape language overall. It's really, like, aggressive, really chaotic, not at all, like, you can still follow it with your eyes, because it's made of very simple shapes, but it's still pointy. It's still intense, you know? It's from the movie, which is surprisingly good. Yeah, it's kind of like giving evil Sun Wukong, if that makes sense. Who does he get shipped with? I have no idea. He doesn't even have a name. He just called the Storm King. But it's a great fit, though. I love the design. And, like, you could instantly tell that this was from the movie because, A, body language, B, there's more detail on him than other bad guys in the TV show. So usually with movies, chat, animation tends to get, like, oomphed up a bit. They tend to do more hand-drawn stuff. They have more budget, so they can usually put a little bit more pizzazz on it, if that makes sense. And the character designs are the same way. If you see, like, a trailer for the MLP movie versus a trailer for the show, the quality and animation will jump out at you, even though the designs are the same. And a lot of the times with character design for movies, they can do stuff that's a little bit more complicated because they have the budget for it. Tempest Shadow. She's also from the movie. I remember the trailer. Very rare, very, very rare to see a unicorn with a broken horn, and even rarer to see a unicorn wearing, like, dead-ass clothes. Now, you can also tell it's from the movie because of the coloring. The color scheme for this and the way it's shaded is way more detailed than the run-of-the-mill cell shade that the show uses. The metallics in MLP usually don't have that sheen, and usually there's not that much shading in the hair and in the body. MLP is done in a very traditional animation way that they barely shade. And the reason for this is simple. It's a consistency thing. It's really, really hard to keep shades consistent. It adds a little bit more workload. So most animated TV shows don't have a ton of shading for characters unless it's, like, really extreme lighting. So Tempest Shadow I actually really love. She seems to serve the Shadow King if the armor has anything to do with it. I like the wild hair. I love the broken horn, the small ears. She's also taller than most ponies. Like, she seems a bit taller than, like, Twilight, but not as tall as, like, Cadence or Luna, if that makes sense. And again, most ponies in MLP are, like, the same size, kind of standardized even. But for this one, it seems a bit more elongated. Like, they do like to do it as, like, an art style preference thing. Again, unicorn. And again, the bad guy's a unicorn. Holy shit, they can't keep doing this. Daybreaker. Is this Evil Celestia? Is this Evil Celestia? Is this Evil Celestia? Because I'm kind of into it. I'm kind of into it. This design is phenomenal. Okay, I love, like, this is just Celestia when she's having a bad day. Like, when she shows, like, they have so much potential to make Celestia such an unhinged fucking character, and they did it! Okay, I kind of love the Daybreaker design, because it's like Nightmare Moon, but, like, in the complete opposite color scheme and vibe. Where, like, Nightmare Moon is, like, cover the world in eternal darkness, Daybreaker feels like I'm going to set the world on fire. Like, literally gonna set the world on fire, and who's going to stop me? Burn the world. The design goes hard as fuck. Like, the wing cover, the armor, the leg bracers, the fiery mane. Did they give her fangs? Wait, why the fuck did she suddenly grow teeth? Does that mean that alicorns have fangs normally? Is Twilight rocking, like, a pair of chompers that I didn't know about? Horn is still huge. The mane is fire, which I think is awesome, like... This is literally the full concentrated power of the sun in a pony form. I love this. This is a great design. Holy shit, that's gorgeous. I don't know why I never saw this before now. Even, like, the wings are, like, way more, like, fiery. Like, they're pointy. Genuinely terrifying. Celestia saw herself as this and was completely horrified. I think I would have been terrified, too. All the evil horses have the fangies. I feel like that's implying that all alicorn girly pops have fangs anyway. This feels like more like a dragon than a horse, for sure. I like the black sclera. It's not even black, it's like dark red. They show us just like a nightmare sequence, but still a very intense scene. It's very funny that they just put it in like one sequence, though. See, this wasn't even like in like the list I originally had. I don't know if I'm gonna put her in the wheel. Like, I'm really vibing with the design, but like, she had such little screen time that I don't even know if I'm gonna have enough to work with. At this point, it's not a prejudice against uniform. This is statistic. This is like, yeah, this is a statistic that every fucking bad guy in MLP is a unicorn for some reason. Every fucking bad guy in MLP is a unicorn for some fucking reason. Do you think that the bronies and cloppers give a shit? I do, and I'm the one drawing the thing. So I don't know if I'm gonna put her in the wheel. I'll think about it. Bad guys need magic. Yeah, but like, Pegasus have magic too, right? Don't they? Not the same kind, but still. Peok, thanks so much for the 10 gifted. Thank you. But yeah, I'm surprised that they went this hard for such a short sequence. I really like the design though. I think it fucks. The sirens. Wave. Wave. I wasn't gonna put them in here because they're in, like, fucking Equestria Girls, but, like, you are contractually obligated to put Friendship is Manly in here. I wasn't gonna talk about the sirens originally. I think this is something that Wave put in. Because the sirens are actually in Equestria Girls, and they have human forms mainly. Friendship is Manly. I like them, though. Their designs are pretty simple because they don't really show up a ton in the show. And it's pretty standard for all three of them. They just have different color schemes. They do generally look like fucked up seahorses. Like, really, really long bodies. Big, elongated, pointy fin on the back. They do have fish tails. And they have, like, hooves, but they don't have cute pony hooves. They have, like, actual horse hooves, which is rare. Very, 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 very rare in MLP, because usually they have like kind of like these little like blocky feet, which are very cute. Very, very cute. But this is like the fuckiest you're ever gonna see, like the feet on these things. The veiny thing around the jewel in the chest. The jewel is what gives them their power, I believe. But yeah, I like the designs for the sirens though, because like they're very intimidating. They have like more IRL horse anatomy than other MLP things. And they also have, like, very intense silhouettes and very, very pointy, and they're in general just evil. Yeah, they're very, very good singers. That's kind of their vibe. But, like, I can't see the sirens without thinking about Friendship is Manly, chat. Like, I can't do it. I can't do it. It's great. But yeah, simple designs. They do fit the MLP lexicon, but they have a bit more of, like, an angular and uncanny vibe to them, which I actually quite appreciate, because they're weird horse things. Okay, okay. The Diamond Dogs are here, because it's my favorite fucking MLP episode, okay? This is what cemented Rarity as one of my favorite characters in the show. The Diamond Dogs are basically dogs that are like obsessed with gemstones, right? And they look goblin coated. They're scrunkly. They have massive hands, little feet, diamond collars, and they like hoard gemstones. So they have a lot of them in like their gem pockets and shit. They look super, super fucking they look intimidating, right? They're fucking losers. Like, Rarity was able to fucking have these like fucking wrapped around her hooves in like one episode, okay? My most memorable quote of MLP ever comes from the episode that introduces these characters. That, like, Rarity's, like, just fucking, she's bitching, right? Because, like, they kidnap her. Because Rarity's ability is to find gemstones, and they're like, oh, we're stealing this horse so she can find us gemstones, right? And so she's like, this harness is too heavy. I don't want to carry this around. And, like, the dogs are like, oh my god, stop complaining. And Rarity just goes, complaining? Stop whining. And Rarity just goes, whining? I'm complaining. This is whining. And then she starts going, nah, for like fucking 15 minutes straight until like the dogs give up, and then she ends up fucking running the show. And that's why I wanted to have these on here, because like their designs are so scrunkly. They're so funny. They look so fucky. Yeah. And they're just like giant baby losers. Like, they're such like terrible bad guys that Rarity is able to fucking like actually get them to do what she wants in about 0.2 seconds. I love it though because like their outfits are the same, but the types of dogs they are seem completely different. Like we have a bulldog, we have like a weird chihuahua thing, and then like some sort of like weird boxer silhouette for like the third one. Different sizes, different colors, and like different fur textures. They still fit into the art style of the show pretty well, but they're super different silhouettes than what we're used to seeing. Wait, I've seen porn of these with like the white pony. Oh, Spanish, no. The white pony's Rarity. I hope you know this. Like. They got gentlemen and it was glorious. Yes, Spanish, no. But I really like the name and I really like the designs. They're really, really funny. I like how big their arms are compared to the rest of their bodies. That's because they like to dig. And it kind of shows, right? I mean, you can see it in the design that they spend a lot of time trying to find gems. Spanish is not going to watch the show. I might subject Spanish to, like, 8 hours of FNAF lore, but I'm not making him watch My Little Pony because, like, it's entirely too long and it's not for everybody. These look nothing like Diamond Dogs. No, they just, but that's what they're called, though. They're like minors, but they're very funny. I bet these guys hate Dragon. I think that they would not like Spike at all. I have a feeling that I'm not the target audience. You really aren't. Like, to be fair, though, like, dudes, older dudes were not the target audience for MLP. Somehow that just happened. See, they accidentally made a good show. I think it was quite on purpose that they made a good show. I feel like that's the episode where people either fell in love with or hated Rarity. I fell in love with her in that one. It was a surprisingly well-rounded show. It broke containment somehow. It broke containment the same way that Bluey broke containment because it was just really well-written and very smart. We will never get another Phenomenos like Bronies ever again. Probably not, no. Probably not. Or maybe we could, but it would be, like, super rare. Very, very difficult to get something like Bronies nowadays.
Funny enough, Sunset's skin got slightly more tan in the later Equestria Girls specials when she comes back to Equestria through another portal. Her pony and Equestria Girls designs are amazing. Also would.
I like the Equestria Girls design, just the skin color's weird.
Trixie has the title Starlight's Falmer girlfriend and you can't change my mind.
I don't think that Trixie and Starlight are a thing. Like, I see that. Thank you.
Please read the comic about Cadence and Shining Armor getting together in high school. It will provide good information/inspiration for your comic.
If I have time, I might, but thank you. It arrived at the perfect time on the internet. It really did, like, revolutionize the internet.
Rat Daddy Discord, absolutely. But also remember to make him make the dumbest jokes imaginable the entire time.
He has, like,
Puns
dad
so
humor.
bad Fluttershy has to stick her whole hand in his mouth. I love drawing that doof.
It's really funny because, like, yeah, it's dad humor. Thank
Trixie,
you.
Starlight and Sunset can pass me around.
You want to be passed around by evil unicorns? Thank you.
There's one MLP movie antagonist I love her design and character. Her name is Tempest and she looks the most badass any pony has ever looked
Yeah,
for
Tempest
me.
has a real, like, punk aesthetic, I feel. Thank you.
Lauren Faust animated on Cats Don't Dance.
That does not surprise me. It does not surprise me at all, considering how that, like, horse looks and considering her animation style. Yeah. Thank you.
Tempest's real name is Fizzlepop Berry Twist.
Oh, I like that one. Thank you. If I don't know if Bronies has enough material to, like, for multiple PhD theses. You could make a thesis on Bronies. You really could. Thank you.
A lot of the bad guys have an evil magic addiction thing going on. It's harder for Pegasus and Earthers to get hooked on that kind of thing.
Yeah, actually, and that's probably why the bulk of the villains in MLP are unicorns. We need to put them in a containment unit for a little bit. Thank you.
Fun fact, they were originally called the Diamond Dogs, but it changed because they thought it would be considered stereotyping.
I mean, I do like them. I do think that they're very scrunkly and funny. Thank you.
Give me dazzlings or turn me to stone.
Eh, baby. Thank you. Are you saying that unicorn villains are like alcoholics? No, but I'm saying that, like, why is, like, the bulk of the bad guys in the show unicorns? I muted myself on purpose. Sometimes I do that. Don't worry about it. Yeah, we're caught up with supers. I'm thinking about something. Give me a second. Like, if anyone doesn't like Rarity, it's considered a crime against fabulosity. A lot of people don't like Rarity. Rarity is, like, one of those characters that not everybody's into, if that makes sense. I love her, personally, because I like her personality. I mean, unicorns are being connected to, like, wizards and shit. It's really... Isn't it ironic, though? Because most unicorns are connected to, like, purity, right? Like, in mythos and in lore and in legend, unicorns are connected to, like, purity, pure of heart. Like, ooh, that, like... And in MLP, it's, like, the fucking meanest people are unicorns. It's like that one unicorn in Gravity Falls, which I actually love, that, like, oh, not pure of heart, that thing. Yeah, that's exactly what the unicorns are like in MLP, and that's never not gonna be funny. The unicorns are all dickheads for some reason. Yeah, there's something so funny about the fact that unicorns, which is like a mythological creature that's associated with purity, being the ones that cause the most trouble in the MLP universe. In the MLP universe, unicorns are usually jerks. A little bit. They're on their high scores a lot. Yep. You can be evil and pure of heart. I mean, can you? Maybe we'll beat that unicorn up. It was a great episode. They're like elitist magic users. There's a reason why in Gen 5, in the movie, unicorns were regarded as like an omega threat by Earth ponies. Like... They were fine. And they actually did not have magic in the movie. The main reason I didn't like G5 is because when the movie started, like, magic didn't exist anymore. Because everyone was separated. So, like, Earth ponies, unicorns, and Pegasi were, like, living in seclusion in completely different communities. And they no longer had magic. And I was like, why the fuck did you get rid of the magic? And they just vaguely referenced the main six, and that's it. But yeah, it's really funny that in the movie for G5, they were like, oh, unicorns are evil, you know? Evil and pure of heart means, like, misguided. A little bit, yeah. The class dynamic in MLP is actually fascinating. Yeah, it is. Like, a lot of people think that, like, Earth ponies are, like, the lowest on that dichotomy, but not really, no. Like, they're very physically powerful. Spike shows up and he looks lanky and weird. Yeah, the thing I don't like about G5 is, like, there's no reason why Twilight Sparkle should not still be in that show as, like, something akin to, like, what Celestia was doing. You can reference G6, but you can still have Twilight be around and, like, Canterlot and bullshit, but, like, why get rid of everybody? They released teasers for G6, actually. It's redesigns for the main six sans Applejack and Rarity. Really? I hate that, like, when when shows do that. Yeah, it's really annoying. Because plot, yeah. What do I think of G5? By the way, I'm sorry if I haven't been keeping the reviewing. I'm not feeling well at all, so I'm thinking if I should stop stream or not. Like, I really want to keep doing, I do, but like, ugh. Got like mad dizzy for some reason. I'm just having a really hard time focusing. Vertigo? I'm not sure. I've been getting some dizzy spells here and there. I'm gonna have to thank the baby for that, but still. So I think I might have to call it early. I'm really sorry. I wanted to actually do like the Gluppies today, but we're gonna have to make that a shorter segment if that's the case. But yeah. But we have to spin the wheel! We have to spin the wheel. I'm not gonna stop the stream. We have to spin the wheel real quick. Let me just pull up the wheel so we can spin it.
Spike shows up in G5 show, Discord shows up in G5 comic.
Oh, really? Okay, okay. That's interesting, though. Yeah, let's spin the wheel, and then I can go. You guys have 2 spins. You can add more if you want to. We have to hit 100 more subs.
YouTube is getting out of hand.
Hey, 3
Just
spins!
set off your stream for a moment, and upon coming back, I got hit with 3 unskippable ads.
It does that, yeah. Hangman, Mayor, thanks so much for another 59 gifted subs. Holy shit, you're insane. You literally counted them. Holy shit. 300. You guys get 3 spins. $59, baby. Hold on, I'm getting like the perfect song for it. Yeah, spin to win, baby. Okay, we're doing it with this. Banjo music never fails me. Okay. There's 3 comics that are gonna come out of this, okay? Who gets one is entirely random, but we have some names on the wheel. Let me just pull it up. Okay, is there anyone that we should add? I'm gonna show you guys the wheel and let's see if there's anyone we should add. Rarity's in here. So is Nightmare Moon. So the wheel right now has Rarity, Celestia, Trixie, Sunset Shimmer, and Nightmare Moon.
I had to leave for a moment, come back, and there is a comic wheel. How bad did the pony incident get now that we had to do a wheel?
It got bad. Good lord. No Rainbow Dash? No, Dash isn't in here. I don't know if I should put in Applejack or Rainbow because I don't like them as much.
The Sphinx, please.
I think I'd rather add Twilight, actually. Twilight I would add to the wheel. Fluttershy's already getting 1. Rarity's on the wheel. Not Spike.
Tempest Shadow.
Thank you. Yes, add the Booker. You know what? Twilight is one of my favorites, so I'm gonna fucking put Twilight in there.
Daybreaker.
Thank you. Celestia's in there. I can see if I can do a Celestia one or a Daybreaker one. Spanish, put Twilight Sparkle in there just with 6.
We need to add the Sirens.
Only if you want Friendship is Manly. Thank you. Pinky and cheese sandwich. I don't know how comfortable I feel making like fucking not safe for work of fucking Weird Al Yankovic's Pony Soda. Okay. Okay. Are you guys ready? Let's do some spins! Spin that wheel! Spin that wheel! I cannot fucking believe that we're gacha-ing comics. Trixie! The great and powerful Trixie! Which is gonna be gay as shit. I'm sorry, I don't see her with, like, a guy. It's gonna be Trixie and fucking Starlight Glimmer, mama, because I see them as hella gay.
I want friendship is manly and sunset. Put the sirens.
No! But thank you. Okay, spin number 2 out of 3. Spin it! Oh! Oh! Rarity! Rarity gets a comic. I don't know who the fuck I'm gonna pair her with, but Rarity gets a comic and pillowprincess.com.org. Alright. Let me write it down. Let me write these down. Let me write these down. Oh, God, my head. Jesus. One more, and then I have to go lay down before I die. Okay. One more spin. This is literally the best fucking method I have to make comics if you guys don't want to fucking do 200 sub goals for each comic, okay? Before we do this, though, are you guys having fun with this? Is this a fun way to do the thing? Like, is the gamba worth it? A lot. Alright, spin to win! It's literally all alicorns and Sunset Shimmer. Oh! So Luna gets 2 comics, fuck it. Nightmare Moon, mama! Woo! Oh my god, we're gonna have so much fun in here. Luna turns into Nightmare. I mean, mama. One B comic. It's gonna be like, I think there's more MLP comics than Power World now. I feel like the music made it 100 times better. Yeah. Justin, thanks so much for the 50! That's how I know. Okay. That's half a spin. We can't count half a spin. But thank you so much for the 50 gifted. I seriously appreciate it. Keep in mind, though, full disclaimer, that these will take a little bit to make because I have a lot of comics on the back burner. They're all gonna get finished, but it's gonna take a while. I have a Celestia meme for you.
The great and powerful Trixie doesn't trust wheels.
The great and powerful Trixie's getting a comic, so she's fine. I have a Celestia meme. Don't say, oh no, it's not that bad. Relax. Like, this is what you guys missed. You guys missed, like, Celestia having a real party girl moment. Like, you're literally missing out on, like, this vibe. Look at this meme, please. This would have been the comic, I'm not joking. Okay, so 18 pounds. Killing my chill, thanks so much for the gifted. 18 pounds of cocaine, 12 pounds of crack, and 7 male strippers. But make sure none of them are white. I cannot see the coke on them if they are. That's literally the vibe. That's the party girl vibe that I want. Like. Okay, I gotta go. Before I pass out. I'm really sorry I had to cut the stream a bit early, guys, genuinely. But I will hopefully see you tomorrow. A huge thanks to everybody who gave subs, all the donos. You guys are the— oh! Ferris, thanks so much for the 20. I can edit the rare card, so let's talk about it. No, do not. Thank you! That's super sweet! So yeah, I gotta go. God, I'm so sorry. I know there's like only 20 left before the next spin, but I don't think I'm gonna last that long, chat. I'm getting like tunnel vision. But I'll see you guys tomorrow if all goes well. Thank you so much. You guys are incredibly generous. You're the best. I'm gonna go lay down now, and I'll see you soon, alright? Bye! Love you, bye!